starts to arise when very early on it becomes very apparent that one side is doing significantly better than the other, and that is unlikely to change. So that's when you start getting the viewers, at least in my opinion, of the side who maybe aren't doing as well, and they go, hang on, that's my stream and my character, I want them to win. That's when they start getting problematic. That energy starts coming into chat, and then it's very easy if you've got a wall of people saying something, and maybe you've just been shot down, and you're like, oh man, that was fucking shit. You know, you probably aren't saying it, but in your mind, you know, you're like, oh, you maybe having a gamer moment. You know what I mean? You're like, oh man, I'm fucking been shot down again. And then that feeds into it, and then next thing you know, it's like, you know, it's like a week later, and then it's suddenly it's you and the chat are aligned, and it's become, you know, like, I mean, I was in a conflict once, and someone sent me a clip of the other streamer in it going, "This war will only finish when I win," and I was like, and it wasn't his character, it was the streamer, and I was like, man, that's not a good attitude to go into any conflict, because essentially you're going, you know, and it also, you know, it's like, well, either you perma or I will never stop coming at you. And it was like, oh god, I guess all roleplay's gone out the window.
But I think a lot of people feel the same way, you know, like a lot of people don't want to,
I think,
don't want to lose in front of their audience, you know, like they don't want to have to be the one.
YouTube TV has no hidden fees and includes unlimited DVR
to come out on the bottom end.
But I think, again, I think this is where I think people taking a step back is a great idea, because if you watch any film, TV show, anything about, like, using GTA as a setting, or even using Red Dead as a setting, you look at anything that's to do with gangsters, gangs, criminality, 99 times out of 100 in the TV show or the film, what happens to the main character who's a criminal or gangster? They're either in prison or they're dead.
Yeah.
But then most people, let's be honest, are playing that kind of character, but they have audiences who are like, no, they can never lose. It's like, if they never lose, it's boring.
Yeah,
like they need to lose at least at some point. Yeah, I mean, they need to win, but after a big win, there's either got to be a sudden fall or like a gradual fall, because otherwise the story just becomes, oh, he's an unkillable, invincible, never losing god, and that's not fun to play, and it's not fun to watch. I think people need to definitely, you know, like embrace the loss.
Oh yeah, bro, 100%. Like that's a thing that I've always tried to be like pretty chill with. Is like, bro, at the end of the day, like I was saying this today, like you having like bad things happening to your character, all that does is just gives you more to then do to come back from. You know, if you're just constantly winning and you're just getting on the server to win, to show that your character is like just a G, it's like, okay, well, how many times did how boring does that get? Like, do you want to see that character go through struggles? You want to see that character go through like different things, ups and downs? It's like you said. But there's a lot of, you know, there's people that play for role play, and there's people that play for
dubs,
comp, you know.
Yeah, I know, 100%. And honestly, I think I'm really lucky, because in my time on NoPixel, I seem to have just naturally gravitated towards everyone who's more like, we want to role play.
Yeah,
and we've managed to completely avoid, because again, like, you know, I came into NoPixel with a certain, well, no, I didn't have a view of it because I'd never played it before, but I'd come in with it, people being like, oh, like, you know, the role play is not good, and it's all RDM and shit, and I was like, I'm fairly sure you're being a fucking elitist, and no, it's not. And since coming in, I've just been fucking blown away. First of all, with how welcoming everyone's been, like, and you and the Mandem community and all of your viewers, everything, like, absolutely included.
It's true, like, conflict RP is like definitely something people like, it's just they can't handle it, and then it becomes like the viewership against the viewership, so then it becomes like this high school mentality. Now if you lose, you're getting made fun of for a character losing, so then egos get involved, so it takes the whole, you know.
But just like in terms of the quality of the RP, like, it's just been really, really refreshing and fun. So yeah, that's been like a
that's why I understand why Buddha went the route,
because a lot of people, like, I would say, like, new to it, it's really hit or miss. But like, I also think because of the level of RP you bring, it kind of like, because of the RP you bring, it kind of makes people be like, whoa, hold on a minute, like, we ain't seen this in a while, like, we better like level our shit up. And I think interacting with those, like, you almost bring out the best of the person you're role playing with, because if it's someone who's not as much like that, you know, just